Please pay attention. We are going to be using this strategy to enter trades. So as you can see, right now I'm waiting for a sell on V250S and step index. They're about to sell, so I'm waiting for a very good setup. So first and foremost, we open our H1. As you can see on H1, it has approached the sell zone. According to the system, it would generate a yellow zone, which will be your sell zone. Then there will be a blue zone, which will be your buy zone. So once it reaches this point, it simply means that this is now the sell area. So we are going to be looking for a sell end. So I'm going to check on a smaller time frame. As you can see on a bigger time frame, there is a red candle. So on M5, this is my projection. On M5, it has reached this node. That's why it's now selling. So let's wait for a sell entry on M5. Can you please mute your mics? Oh, sorry about that. Try to mute your mics, guys. We don't want any disturbances. So at the moment, we're waiting for a sell entry on V250 and step index. So let me check V250 on S. I need a sell entry on M5. It hasn't produced anything so far. Let's take Crash 300. Crash 300 is also going down, so we can also take part in it. But if you check their blue and red lines, those lines are there to show you that there's a resistance. So let's wait for it to reach this blue line, then we sell Crash 300. So we have 3 setups so far. Sell on Crash 300, V250, and step index. So we're just waiting for the confirmations on M5. On M5, we have received a sale on step index. So I don't see any problem. Let's enter a sale on step index. So we're going to start with, on this account, I think 0.3 works better. So I'm going to start with 0.3. And we are now moving. I hope you have executed the trade too. Start with a small lot size. Then we'll add positions as time goes on. As you can see, profit is running. So let me check other trades on, is there an entry on V250? V250 is also given us an entry. The sell entry. So I'm now, let me confirm with M1. I want to show you something. On M1, there's a sell entry, but I just, since it has reached this blue line, it shows that there's a resistance, so it might pull back a bit upwards. So we wait for it to pull back, but I think it's going down. So we can also put a very small lot size, which is 0.005. 0.005. Step index is now going, guys. So what should we do? We can also add position on step index. Just wait for it to pull back a bit. Then we add positions on step index. Yeah, we can add now. I hope you can all hear me. Can you all hear me?
Yes, we can.
Yes, I hope we are trading together and you're mastering the concept. So according to our strategy, our TP is going to be this. Let me show you this node. This is going to be our TP. This is the node I'm talking about. But when it reaches this red line, it is going to retrace a bit since it's an area that is showing a very high resistance. Yeah, I'm running in a profit of $6 so far. We are moving. Let's keep on moving. Let me check on H1. If I check on H1 here, this is step is moving well, so that's fine. Let's move. So let's hold our trade like that, guys. We need quality money. So our first TP will be this red line because it is going to retrace there. So once it reaches that red line, I have to be very careful. This is the 1 minute time frame. Step index is moving well. V250 is the one that is tripping, but step index is moving well. So once step index breaks the area, which is it right now, step index has reached a node on M1. As you can see, this is the node that has given us another sell entry. So I guess we need to add positions, guys. Let's add positions. So I'm going to add 0.4. I'm not risking. Let's hope it won't kill me. It should drop. Guys, this strategy is one of a kind. Look at it right now. $10 profit. We are moving, Baba. Since it has reached this zone on step index, it's a sign that it is going to pull back. That's why you can see that it is now buying a bit. But I think I have to close the last position on step index. Let me see. Let me hold it a bit and see what's happening. Are you all making money? Are you all making money, or it's a long story? You need a
We're
very
getting there bit by bit.
you need a very good
Yeah, it makes sense.
you need a very good strategy to do this. I think you have seen how our system works, guys. So we are moving. Let's wait. Let's be patient. I have to be very careful with V250S. I'm not thinking of closing the step index. Step index is tripping. V250 went well, but step index is tripping. Let me check step index on M1. This is M1. The reason why step index is playing around in this area is because of this node. There's gonna be a resistance, obvious. So on V250, let me check on V250. V250 is about to reach the buy zone area whereby it is going to retrace a bit, but we can still hold it. Thinking of adding a position on V250. Let's give it some time to pull back. Let's just give it some time to pull back. Just gonna pull back a bit, then give us call it money. Give it some time to pull back. Then we're going to add the position right there. There's a risk that we can take, guys. 0.01. Now let's not add position. Let's hold it like that. Sorry about that. Many people are always trying to call me when I'm doing a live trading session. So how is it going at your side, guys? Tell me. Let's discuss.
It's going good, man. Like, I'm good in profit.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm good in profit also. The step index I've picked up, and the VT50 is doing well as well.
That's great, my guy. Let's move.
Personally, I'm just watching. I haven't funded my account.
But I think V250 is now going to retrace because of this buy zone.
Step index is doing so well now. I think the entry is pretty strong now.
Yeah, V250, is there a chance where we can add an end? But it is very risky. If we lose, we lose. But it's risky. V250 is now coming back. So I'm thinking of just adding another one. See how it goes. Right. My TP for V250 is this one. But yeah, it's playing around with my mindset. I really need to be. Let me check on step index. So step index has reached our TP on M1. I think it's time to secure the bag so that we won't risk. Let me check on M5. I want to see what's happening on M5. Oh, M5 is tripping, but it's moving. Welcome to the real world.
It's crazy.
One of the best strategy ever. Account doubled. Welcome to the real world. Welcome to the real world. Which strategy can double your account in less than 30 minutes? So guys, let's secure the bag now. Let's take all our money. Let's close all trades. Take profit. All right.
Thank you so much, man. That was good profit, eh? Quick profit.
Yes, I know it's gonna keep on going, but the reason why I had to take profit is because I need to leave some time for question and answer. So if you have got any question, this is the chance.
Yeah, it was a good one.
So I'm not leaving this time to people with questions. According to our system, it is going to retrace when it touches this red line. So this is how it works. But according to me, I noticed that step index moves well, but V250 is very volatile to the extent that if it reaches that red line, it can retrace back to your entry point. So the best way is for you to be very careful. If you enter V250, another easy way you can do, let's say you're now in profit of 10 bucks, you can put a stop loss whereby your stop loss will be $5. So once it goes back to $5 profit, you have to take your money. That is the easiest way again. So if you've got another question, this is the time, guys. Ask questions.
Can you
Equity
analyze
of
this
like 100,
chart, bro?
Come again.
equity of like $100, right? How many positions would you have put on like V250?
Huh?
On an equity of like $100, how many positions would you put on V250?
All right. When you are entering the first trade, you should put 0.01. That is your first. If you're not sure, please use 0.005. Always use the minimum lot for the first end. Once it is confirmed that it is now selling, when I say it confirms that it is now selling, it will give you another sell entry on M1. Then that is when you add a position. But be very careful. This thing respects all resistance areas. If you see a node on M1, just know that it is going to retrace there. If you see a node on M5, just know it is going to retrace there. So as you can see, it is now retracing. It's not because of basing with the M5, but it's basing with the node on M1. Let me try to show you M1.
Oh, okay. I understand what you mean.
So this is how it works. So you need to be very careful when you are using it. That's why I always tell people to use
Yeah.
H1 to M5. M5 gives more accurate signals than M1. M1 will project signals according to 1 minute time frame. So you have to be very careful. And volatilities, they are so volatile to the extent that if you are someone who's not competent or someone who is very scared of losing money, you're most likely to end up closing your trades in loss. But you'll be very right. So you need to be very patient and secure the bag always. Always withdraw the profit. If you're a volatility trader, don't be the type of a person who wants to grow accounts. For example, here I've made $40 in front of you guys. We're all seeing. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna withdraw that $40, then leave it again with $40. Because volatilities, you can trade it with any amount, even an amount that is below 50. You can also trade it. But in the long run, these pairs are going to sell hard in the long run, but they're going to play with our minds a bit, but in the long run, they're going to sell. Because the moment it confirms a sell entry on H1, it signifies that the trade is now going. Right now, it hasn't given us any entry on H1, but the moment it gives us a sell on H1, you now know that you can hold that trade for a while.
A longer period. Hey, you can hold the trade for a longer period then.
Yes, you'll be now using these lines on H1. This will be your TP, but you should respect this node again. So once it reaches this area, you should know that you can also take your profit.
Okay. So do you mind showing us your trading history?
Unfortunately, I don't know if
I'm not sure.
Yeah, we just wanna see how the system operates. Like you can go back to the custom 3 months.
this is just an account I was given in, I think, today.
Yeah, he's not trading with his actual account. It is actually helping someone to trade currently. So
Yeah, it is just someone's.
Yeah, but I suggest that the guy who wants to see the history, he can join the WhatsApp group. I've been following for quite some time. There are good profits there if he wants to see.
yeah, definitely.
But not
No lies there.
every trade works out. Not every trade works out.
Obviously.
Yeah, it's the game.
What matters the most is the profit.
Also, Boom 500, did you guys make any money on that? Boom 500 on that signal.
Did you follow the stop loss?
Yeah, but I just wanted to know.
The
Anyone
Moon
entered?
500 actually closed in a profit. It
Oh.
spiked around 5,058 thereabout.
Because I closed it
Before
in a
and
loss.
What is
Oh.
today? Let me
I
check.
closed it in a
today.
loss.
Today it's 15 February, right? It's fine. Ah. Twenty 2024. Then today it's February 15. Is today 15? Yeah. So let's just check
Yes,
what
15.
today's
yeah,
profit.
15.
This is just today on a small account.
Yeah, but that's a
Right,
lot of
so
money.
I think
It's a
it's
lot of money.
this like the other day you do these live things. You can show us with your own trading account because we want to see the profitability of the strategy in the long run, like about the past 3 months, so that you can actually know that how it's gonna perform in the future.
All right, I will definitely do
I can
that.
see today's performed very well.
Yeah, the thing is, we can say it's 95% accurate. 95 is too low, 98. Because you can get around 48 out of 50 if you follow the way I do. If you master it, because the concept is all about mastering the entries and knowing when to take profit, always respecting the areas where it is going to retrace. If you want forex trading to be profitable to you, this is what I always tell people. Always withdraw the profit. Most of you are greedy. You raise an account from $10 to 100, but you still want to trade it at 100. Why can't you take 50? Then put it on your safe side. Then you trade the rest. So that if you make a loss, you still say, at least I bought something with the profit. Because at the end of the day, you can flip 200 to 5,000. If you don't withdraw that money, it's as good as you haven't made any profit. Profit is made when you have withdrawn the money.
You just talked about me. You just described me perfectly.
Yeah, it's always good
Me
to
too.
It's always good
Me
to,
too.
even if it's too low, it's good. You can withdraw $20 or $10. It's fine. You have secured something. You can buy something small with your $10. If you make a loss, you now say, at least I bought something. Because you end up having a bad mindset about forex. Yet forex is there to give you financial freedom. Yes, it might not make you a millionaire in a week, but it should give you financial freedom. You should use it to run your daily, to take care of your daily expenses. If you want $10,
I always say,
then you
for like forex, you like need a big equity, like maybe like 2 grand starting. Then you can grow that properly nice.
The only trick about trading a very big account is because, let's say you had entered a buy on V250, you'll be still holding because at the end of the day, it is going to buy. So that is the only trick. But if you have a small account, you now have to be very professional to trade retracement. That's why it's harder to trade a small account.
Yeah, the higher the equity, the better.
Not necessarily, but you have
To be
more
safe.
confidence. Yes.
Yeah, more
But
confidence to hold.
Forex is all about.
Yeah, as ghetto youths, we don't have that much equity. So like we just base with the $50 equity and stuff.
Yes. Because if you check
Yeah, to be honest, I think that's the truth. Confidence is the real thing. If you have confidence in the trades you're making, you tend to know, you become more calm and not making rational decisions.
exactly, because have you ever noticed that on a demo account, you're less likely to blow? Why? Because you're not using emotion. Because you can be
Exactly.
you can be saying it's it's hard for you to just end a trade, then it goes into profit just like that. It will have to retrace first, then goes into profit later. So it's all about mastering the emotions. So how do you master the emotions? You master the emotions by withdrawing the profit. If you have made a profit of 500, if you take that 500 and leave the deposit, maybe $100, you now trade it with no emotions, and it will be very good practice, because losing profit.
Clara. Okay, please, when you are done, can you please just go over the trading strategy for the benefit of some of us who came in late when you are done? Thank you.
All right, so let me repeat. All right, others are saying they joined late. So what does our strategy do? Our strategy helps you to analyze the market with respect to ICT, smart money concept, and BGMM. It also incorporates price action. So in other words, I'm saying, let's say you're analyzing using price action. The same entry that you use, the same concept that you use when you're analyzing using price action is the same concept that is used by this system automatically. For instance, this is a smart money concept. According to smart money concept, we say whenever it breaks this point, you should enter a buy after the retracement. So it will buy like this, then goes down like this. This is why it has given us a buy entry. So this is how this thing moves. So this thing will move like this until it reaches a certain node. Here we have a node, right? Here, if I zoom out a bit, we have a node here. So in other words, it should sell until it reaches an area where by it will be in this zone. So the moment it crosses a line, there's a resistance. For instance, here there's a resistance. Here there's a resistance. So whenever it touches those lines, it will play on that area for a while. But for you to know that it is now going harder, the moment it is playing around the same area, it should throw another signal so that you know that you can sell. This is why we took our profit here, because we are now waiting for the second signal. The moment it gives us a second signal, then we are now sure of the direction, because usually it will pull back, or it will be trying to confirm how it is going to go. The reason why I always tell people to first check on H1. The easiest way is to trade a trending market. Let's say H1 is selling. Try by all means to look for sell entries on smaller time frames, because if you do the opposite, you now have to be an expert so that you don't end up losing money. So always try to use H1. Let's say on H1 is a sell. Look for a sell entry on M5 and M1. That is how it works.
Bro, their messages.
Understood. Thank you, sir.
Can we check
The
the
meeting hall.
So from the chat, someone is saying, can we check V75?
All right, let me check V75. If you're an amateur, please avoid V75.
Okay.
Because V75, even mentors can also condemn this pair. The way it moves, it's something else. V75, according to our strategy, on H1, it has reached a buy zone. So in a nutshell, we are waiting for a channel so that it can start to retrace back. But I can open a clean chart so that we can all see which one is V75.
Where is mosquito report?
So this is a clear chart. This is just a smart money concept, guys. If you check clearly, all smart money concept. This is all smart money concept. When you want to queue V75, you need to be an expert on smart money concept and ICT. So know more about the candles. The moment you use smart money concept and ICT, your chances of losing are now minimized. So as you can see here, it has broken the structure, right? But the moment it pulled back to that red line, it started to sell again. So this is when you enter your sell trade and hold it until it does the same thing. So you can just trade H1 candle and M5. So this is how you do it. Always use top to down analysis and always use channels for you to know when you should take your profit. These things move in a channel. I think you can all see it. So in a nutshell, V75, you're supposed to wait for it to create an opportunity for you to buy. Let me check on a smaller time frame. On a smaller time frame, this is what it means. V75 is looking like. So it is going to touch this trend line, then pull back. But it doesn't just touch and pull back. It will never do that. It will have to create an ascending channel for you to determine a buy on V75. Another question? Another question before I end this live, guys. We have a message.
All right, I'm good right now. Thank you.
All right, thank you very much. Okay, guys, so thank you for your attention. So I will let you know if there is a need for us to do another live so that we trade together. It will enhance your skills.
Definitely, I made profits today, so.
Yeah, I'm glad you made profit. Thank you very much, sir. Have a good day.
Thank you so much.
Thanks,
Thank
man.
you,
Thanks
Mr.
for the
Bitcoin.
live.
All
Thank
right,
you, Mr.
all right, all
Bitcoin.
right. My pleasure, guys.
Thank you, Mr. Bitcoin.
Yes, 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 boss. You're welcome.
Thanks.
This is the reason why we closed V250. It's on a crazy buy.
All right, sharp guys. So have a good day.
Yeah, me too.